improve now because you just took a pretty decent loss right there.
Yes, it's going in. I mean, to be honest, coming in hot from a loss like that can be a little bit rough. You know, you don't have time to meditate, you don't have time to take the loss, to get it in, to relax. You are back into it. But to be honest, some people drive that. Some people thrive from that and like it. So let's see if the adrenaline pumping gets Spargo going. But Lemmon, look at this start.
It's a phenomenal start for sure. 45% out of the gate. Spargo still playing all right, but I mean, you can't say anything really this early on into the game one here. You got to see how things go, how these stocks continue, and how these trades go. That's bringing this a lot closer to Spargo's favor.
Oh yeah, I mean, this is looking like a little bit of the echoes of you know, Emenke Leo versus Spargo and all that. But look, going on defensive, I see you got Arsene, but I'm not afraid to let it rip. The Climhazzard out, and I'm making that back to the stage. I'm not afraid of you until you make me fear you.
The one thing I've seen consistently from Lemmon all weekend, those back airs make money. He has been doing so much with those bears every time Arsene comes out. And look at this, a dash attack. Another situation as Arsene is about to go away. You're going to try and find it. Ooh! But no, it's the reversal with the Nair. Spargo can't make it back, though.
We take those. We take those. Clean slate. Why? Get back into the ring and keep boxing. It's okay. Like I say, like we said, I mean, I won't fear you until you make me scared. So I will just let it rip. I won't respect you. I want to throw those nairs. If you die first, better for me. I'm just still in the lead, and the mental damage has been done. Now, I'm sure Lemmon could be a little bit more desensitized to don't go outside like that. He's going to be more careful about going for the edge guards. And now with with Spargo, just being here in the driver's seat, taking control of the edge guard. Look at this.
61% built up. Arsene still on the back foot. We're playing a projectile game right now, trying to keep distance from each other, but Spargo's working on the offensive pressure, trying to get Arsene out of here. Wow. But the back air catches. Spargo not ready for it, and down a stock. This is important. Spargo hanging on that platform for a second, too. Might need a mental check.
Oh, yeah. I'm taking back what I said. Lemmon definitely, well, not a single ounce of fear in his body. He's going in. He got the kill on the first stock, but he's going in for those deep edge guards anyway. Taking a moment to, no! Already the limit. Oh, you already coming out to there. A little bit of miscalculation happens to everybody. It's a little bit rough because you use the wire, so you don't notice it that easy.
Yeah, you always kind of, I always feel like I forget about it, that the tether ledge grab limit is a little lesser than the normal ledge grab limit, so sometimes you think you can work with it, but it always is 1 or 2 shorter, and that can trip you up sometimes. Limit cross flame, gonna go wide though. At 46%, Arsene is nearly out. Limit not charged up at all. Lemmon though, letting Spargo kind of work that bar up, not really putting on too much pressure.
Bam, bam, put my double trigger, but the devil is in the house. Pick of him, and he will appear. Arsene here.
Oh my God!
Goes Lemmon! Working up the crowd, working up the game, Spargo.
And again, just a soft smile, run it back.
Yep, just calling it, let it rip, let it rip. It's just interesting to see this happen. I mean, that was such a back and forth. I don't think Lemmon was like even solidly in the lead. Like, there was not a clear moment. It was just back and forth, and then boom, downer, out of nowhere.
As soon as you catch those, if you get those, and you can see some emotion still on Spargo, not even worrying about taking a breath or a breather, though. This is #1 in the world. You got to put some respect on his name.
But Lemmon say, you know what, I don't care if you're the first one or the last one, I will body you all the same.
Back air's coming through now, parries as well. Lemmon keeping the show going, but Spargo has a bit more of a better lead now. Back airs, all the space being made with that giant buster sword.
Machetazo, I mean, this is a big sword versus a knife, so you gotta be real careful with that. But now the demon is out. El Diablo is here. In 1 more second, you could blink and you'll miss it. The game can turn around in a matter of seconds. Moving around, the Nant is gonna be punished. Limit on hand though. We all got our comeback mechanics. May the strongest one win.
The meaty aerials coming through right now. Spargo taking some gunshots too, and the dash attack creating more damage. The descents are even. Lemmon looking for the kill, not finding it, and the limit is burned on the up B. Lemmon is going to lose Arsene here, but has evened up the game with that comeback.
Yes. But still, I mean, we even in the percentage, and the game feels nice, but the scoreboard is telling a whole different story, and the pressure is on. You need to not, I mean, you cannot make mistakes. You need to play flawlessly here, especially now that you're in the air. I mean, okay. I was going to say, the edge guard is going to be a little bit rough, but Lemmon just taking this moment. Spargo coming in, and the tilt, just the tip of it.
Spargo has been going for those air dodges all day, and Lemmon is right there to catch it. It's becoming a little bit of a habit that I'm thinking Lemmon has picked up on at this point and is trying to exploit. Not going to get the re-grab right there, though.
Oh, damn. Like, that air dodge that was clutch. I was scared about that, but you were looking fine. Hold up. Down tilt, no conversion. It's okay. And look at this. Both of them just moving around each other, avoiding each other real well. Upper? Yeah, we don't got those. Spargo is like, nah. The wire's a little bit too much. No cherry on top for you.
78% though, and Lemmon trying to get fancy with the Rebels guard. Limit has come out now on the second stock, and the uppie going to go wide and high, trying to get back on here, but Arsene is out now, and that's scary for Spargo. Trying to get back to stage, but the gun going to send out, and with no jump, Spargo, this is going from bad to worse right now in game 2.
De Guatemala, Guatepeor, mijo. This is looking really rough for Spargo. Lemmon, oh yeah, so controlling. He wants a 3-stock. The backer, dame más, not yet. He's trying to go for a Lestrom, looking hungry like a wolf. Is Lemmon here trying to take the spot of the #1 in the world, trying to make his spot into the top 8. Beautiful angle.
Not going to find it, but these Rebels guards keep coming through from Lemmon. The bar already half full again, despite Arsene just leaving. He might be looking for another one on this first stock.
And look at that throw.
Yeah, no. That one's not safe. Spargo will catch you on that one, and the crowd really wants their #1 to win here.
I mean, nothing is impossible. As long as there's time in the clock and 1 stock in the character, you got everything you need to win. But I gotta say, it's looking quite bleak here. The limit on deck, and almost there. Ooh, the bullet rain. No air. Ooh, no back air, but there we go. The delay from Lemmon trying to fish for something, but the Lestrom's gonna do it. You gotta do something about this if your name's Spargo. 2-0 on the board. The house is coming for you.
They really want Spargo to take it, but it's another run it back. He's got to take a moment here, but no, he's just running through. Spargo, some rare false confidence. If he loses here, that would be 6 straight losses in a row to 2 players that coming into this, I think nobody would have guessed would have gotten 3-0s against him.
Yeah, well, to be honest, you did say the Cosmos, my head-to-head was a little bit closer than everyone thought. And you know what, with that, it's now 4-4. But yeah, Lemmon is quite the outstanding thing, the outstanding player, the standing situation versus Spargo here. Coming in from Canada, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
And, I mean, I don't know if he has played Spargo before, but making such a commanding statement after this, and the crowd starts to cheer for the #1.
The crowd is roaring for Spargo right now, and it's a lot slower. A swap of the Alt-2, pulling out that Advent ult instead, and forward air's coming through. Limit cross slashes, creating some pressure on shield right now. Spargo is trying to play with that raw rage that you tend to see him with in loser side.
Yep. And look at this. Again, slow start. Both of them goes both swinging his shoulder. No one with a big lead. Just chilling for a second and you're getting straight hits. And now it's nice. We got a little bit of a combo there, but it's okay. Arsene's gonna pull in, and this is where the turn's tied. With the tides turn, sorry.
Side B gonna go wide. The Aegon not working out, and Limit on Spargo with the back airs coming through. Limit cross beam gonna go wide though, and now that's spent. Arsene here, only half gone. Lemmon has a big advantage opportunity to get these percents even and possibly get a stock off it if we can find it, but we're running out of time.
Yeah, and yeah, it's gonna. Ooh, what a beautiful parry. 1 more second. You only need is 1 more touch, but now it's not gonna work. The drag down, beautiful air. That's for Spargo. Lemmon sadly pulled Spargo a little bit far away from the platform, so there was no way to get as much there. But it's okay. You make a statement. I got this. You gotta be real careful. You're gonna get yourself touched by this. Misses the drag down again, trying to make it a call out from the DI, but not gonna work.
Tethering back to stage there, trying to use the Rebels guard to force your way back to center stage. The dash attack is going to catch, though. Limit is almost full up, is going to get the raindrop.
No
almost,
way!
but the down smash catching Spargo with a missed up smash, and Lemmon first stock in this all-important game 3.
Spacing heartbreaking there. This is going to be a bad spot for Spargo and Lemmon. We have seen he can take the momentum really far. We already saw he almost got a 3-stock last game. And Spargo definitely aching for a KO. And there we go, backer finally. And the crowd going crazy. Make it up, pump it up. Everybody start screaming because we need more of that.
Spargo, 35%, Blade Beam going wide once again. Just can't find any payoffs with these limits. Cross Slash is going to come through and create some damage and pressure, but has to keep finding these times to retreat and work himself back in. Lemmon finally going to be on the back foot once again after being on the forefront for most of that second stock.
But here comes the big equalizer, and quite the guy is Arsene over here. Trying to... Ooh, the guns in the face? Not punished though. Out of shield, you love to see it. 69. Ooh! A little bit of a good idea, but he was already a little bit too high.
It's a big hitbox, but not quite big enough to catch there. Arsene going away as Limit comes out. Spargo, what are you looking for? What are you going to do to get the kill here? It's hanging down with the tether, not wanting to get caught and getting thrown right back out. Spargo is hunting for something here.
Down or nothing, just making sure to get a right read. In reaction, Franco for a roll, maybe just trying to cover the stage. And there we go, the backer is going to do it. The Limit, you know what? The thing about Limit and these kind of crazy comeback mechanics is that sometimes it's not about the option themselves, it's just the menace, the presence of mind of that existing that takes more into the opponent.
We got the original Spargo back in the building, going for that runoff forward air. trying to catch his opponent lacking. That is something I haven't seen from him yet in these last few games, but there it is. That is the kind of confidence you want to see him play with, and let it rip. That's the crowd getting loud as Spargo, after 5 games, finally gets on the board.
On the board, we got a set. You know what? Better late than never. We can make a miracle here. And you know what they say. We have seen the mythical, not only from Lemmon anymore, people have been doing crazy comebacks since Game 4s. And now we got Spargo in the same situation. We need to see more of that Spargo that just remember who he was. He saw Mufasa in the air like, remember who you are, Spargo. Do your tomahawks, remember that.
The visions of Cloud Pass coming to help him out now. Spargo finally taking a moment to get a breath and a drink on the board, and you can see these deep breaths. That head in his hand too. He's trying to get himself back in this game, not lose focus, keep his mental grip, and he is ready to show the world once again why he's the #1.
Indeed, we're going to go into the Hollow Bastion, where the hearts collide, where the hearts start to concentrate. Everyone's heart in the crowd trying to put everything for Spargo out. They want to see the champ, they want to see the reigning champion go into the top 8 for a chance at glory, but Lemmon, quite the challenger that he has become during the whole weekend.
Unfortunately, though, it's going to be all through Lemmon's counter picks for the rest of these games. The forward air immediately into the limit cross slash. That helps even up the game, but still down in percent. A lot to work here on Hollow Bastion.
Hold up. I like that Lemmon being very patient. Noticing that he has a little bit more space than usual to work around.
Oh!
Hey!
My God!
Ah!
Finally dropping it, but
So
5 up airs in a row.
close.
Spargo taking so much percent from that.
And also Hollow Bastion, I was not saying you should let it rip, you just let it rip the up smash. But you know what? Hollow Bastion has a high ceiling, so he knows he needs a little bit more of extra credit there to make sure he gets the kill. But sadly, Spargo gets away. Lemmon not gonna get it. Arsene with a fairy though. Those shoes making really heavy hitting.
Ooh, not quite going to catch the back air, but another dash attack sending all the way across the stage, and the gun going to send out. I don't know if we can make it back. We do have the jump. We get just enough limit, but Cat by the little bit of the back air there, and it's not enough. Spargo is going to go down. That is the first stock once again being taken away from Spargo.
Oh, Jesus. Lemmon, you're making this sour for the Mexican crowd, but you sure enjoy it if you're Canadian. This is looking mighty sweet. Hold up, trying to go for the edge guard. Yeah, like patience from Lemmon. Good use of the gun to stall the falling. And now it's a good spot. Touching against center stage. That's where you love to be. Ooh, F tilt? Okay, I see you.
Back air's coming through again.
Nice.
Another one is going to catch, and that brings Spargo far more back into this game right now. Only 6%, and Lemmon getting caught a little bit more on this back foot right now. Already on the ledge as the stock just started.
Ooh, just standing there in shield, waiting for Lemmon to take action, not fearing the grab because he knows low percentage, yeah, Joker can make some really good, nice low percentage combos, but we're shielding. Nice rack down into the follow-up. Another one, no, we don't get, ooh, we don't see the Yopi hit that often.
Oh my God, 78% apparated out of those combos, but Spargo turning it back around, using the limit. But here comes Arsene, and we've seen what Lemmon can do with that. Another cross slash, though, putting more damage on the board, working that bar down. Spargo, though, 95%. Shields on shields, both players really scared. Both know it's on the line, but Lemmon catches, and Spargo, one more stock to stay in the tournament.
That you could feel the tension between these two. Those shield standoffs are the sign of the respect. They're a sign of the tension of these two players are feeling. Arsene is no longer the factor, 100%, but Lemmon has been doing some excellent job getting these rebel guards. One more backer could do it, not enough. Good air dash from Spargo, waiting here. Fair jump, yeah, we got the jump, don't worry.
We're able to get back, but it's close at the ledge. Backer going to come through, and Lemmon sent out at 115. The spike, though! And the crowd is loud. Everyone is in the room right now. The Mexican flag getting raised for Spargo, too.
We got a match. We got a set. Spargo chance clearing loud and clear. They want the champion to do it. A limit on deck.
Fear coming out from Lemmon, air dodging back. The cross slashes, it's shadow boxing right now. But here are these up airs, here are these strings. Lemmon doing so much with these, and Limit on board right now, but so much percent difference between the two. Spargo, you got to do something with it to make it happen, but the blade beam goes wide once again. Forward air not going to connect, and the up air keeps the chain going. Higher and higher percents. The grab, not quite going to do it.
Hollow Bastion ceiling coming in like a blessing here. Hold up, Spargo trying to survive here. He can make the comeback, but we need to see it happen. The miracle work needs to be made. Hold up side B, but don't want to work. Up here a shield, you'll love to see it. We need the damage. Up with Arsene is now, and you know what comes after that.
Arsene is here, these aerials coming out, 112. Spargo, no room for error in this game 4. Needs to do something to stay in this tournament. Needs to remain the reigning champ if he wants any chance.
Oh, no punish?
Oh, the punish and pressure coming through. Lemmon is keeping so much on this shield. Spargo dancing around, trying to play safe. The cross slash is going to connect, though.
The back air misses. Oh, throwing with the raw. Let it rip. Let it rip the offsprung. He knows he's going to get it, but hold up. Now there's a chance to fight. Spargo trying to make the dream come true. Limit on hand. What's the edge guard?
Arsene goes away as Limit comes back online. Spargo playing around it. Lemmon trying to play safe. And
Oh
the
my
up B
goodness!
comes through. It's not a kill, though.
Surviving. Barely scraping by the ledge. Breaking over the ledge from the back. He's not going to hit. Hold up. Lemmon, you don't want to be hit.
The drag down! The raindrop, and that's it!
And that's
Spargo
it.
is out at ninth! Lemon popping off, and he can't believe
There
it!
we go.
Look at that, the delayed reaction, he can't believe he did it!
Get those hops. Get those hops. Get those hops. Congratulations to the crazy man from Canada, coming to conquer and not one another than the current champ, Lemmon. Lemmon and Limon. We squeezed this lead far and back, and the juice is tasty. Look at this, the flavor of victory. You can savor it in this pop-up.
He will not stop stomping. He cannot believe it.
There we go.
Everyone rushing the stage. I am in shock. I am out of breath. I have a headache. He still can't believe it. I don't think he's registered we're here yet.
Oh no, I think he's wrestling and really hard. He's in top 8 for the best of the West. First mayor in the North in Mexico.
Over Spargo.
Over Spargo, folks.
Over
Players.
Spargo.
Look at Lemmon. He's keep going and look at the camera. Talk to them. Talk to them, Lemmon.
Oh
Say
my
something to
God.
your people.
I can't believe it.
It
I
is-
can't believe it. Spargo, the reigning champ, is gone. We will have a new champion here at Best of the West in
Look at
11.
that.
Still
One more.
popping
One
off.
more. One more. I mean, what can you say? You just defeated the #1 in the world. You came to the home turf and took the name out of the tournament now.
If ever there was a time to do it, if ever there was a time to earn your pop-off celebration, it's here.
Yes.
It's this. Look at all this amazing gameplay from Lemmon.
Look
No
at that.
Arsene on hand, but the raindrop already out of the seat before it could even register as the kill. Knew as soon as it came out with the kill screen.
And look at that. It was just not the pop-up. He was for a moment like, oh, you know, when you put your hand and you're like, oh my God, actually did it. Like, yes, Lemmon, the hard work actually paid off. And here you can see, I mean, it was such a solid lead. And Spargo was the one. Yeah, drinks are getting heated
Yeah.
up.
Oh.
Like I said, the weather is cold, but like this auditorium is hot, piping hot, and only getting hotter as we move on to more qualifiers into a top 8.
That set was so fire that I'm sweating through my shirts right now. My God. But after all that,
Yes.
you know we got to tell you what you need to buy, right?
Oh,
so
yeah.
here we go. Coming in, we got Phillips.
Oh yeah, Philips Q, as you can see, one of the sponsors from this tournament. I mean, we're literally turning the lights up, keeping the lights on the tournament. Philips Q brings you a lot of variety of colors to living up your life. If it's for the movies, you can do it for the room. And you know, everybody's doing all those home decor stuff with the rooms, looking nice, looking really comfy, not gonna lie. I've been looking at those lights for a good while, and Philips Q is here to help us bring the intensity and the most amazing action, light and clear, to you in this Best of the West 3, proud sponsor of this tournament.
And I gotta tell you, I had one of these when I
Really?
was in college.
Okay.
I had this exact strip. It basically became my, like, instead of turning on the light switch, I'd grab the remote and hit the button. I
Alrighty.
loved the colors that came through.
Alrighty then, and also we also gotta thank VGBootCamp, like another sponsor here from Mexico, making sure to keep on the lights. Is
There we go. We got the trailer coming for it and everything.
hold up,
Eventually.
the boy.